Early days, Callum, first qualifying round, but would you make a performance?
Bit flat, especially for second half, but the job's done into the second round, that's all that matters at the minute.
I thought it was good, but I thought the scoreline didn't represent the performance. I thought they were very good. You know, Christie, Bolly looked good.
Lacklustre, back and forward, side to side. We need to be more high tempo and go and kill teams like this. If you want to play better teams, we're going to struggle. But to be fair, Bolling only done alright, Forrest done alright, Scott Brown, but we're going to look for better than that.
I think they've done well to get the result. You know what I mean? It's always hard at the start of the season to pull a result out of the bag, so I think they've done okay.
I was pleased with the first half, wasn't too happy with the second half. Thought we came out the second half thinking the job had been done. We stood off them far too much, let them get a goal. And then like it was in Sarajevo, perked us up, we got the goal. So I'm happy with the win.
I thought the performance was alright. I suppose at this stage of the season you're not really expecting too much in the way of kind of free-flowing, attractive football, but I thought we did well, got the job done, scored 2 very good goals, and I thought we were comfortable. And apart from their goal, which came out of nowhere for me, they didn't really threaten, so comfortable, and on to the next round.
Listen, as you say, it's the first competitive game back for Celtic, and you know, again, you know, we had a few shots in goal. You know, we played okay at times. We actually played fine. You know, there is work to be done, as you know, in the next few weeks, and obviously we need to consider where we need strengthened. Of course, we need, you know, a new right back, I think, and then do we need any more, you know, like centre halves, or do we need another left back or anything? You know, so the speculation of Kieran Tierney, but no, I mean, first game, I thought it was a good performance. And we'll move on from here.
Can you see any differences in the style of play yet? Neil Lennon said he wants to be a wee bit more direct. Can you see that yet?
I've noticed them, they don't play for the goalkeeper as much. Brendan Rodgers had us playing for the goalkeeper all the time out to the defence, but I think he's stopped that a wee bit, which, cause I think he was putting us under pressure, to be honest, at times, you know. But I think we've done okay. You know?
There's no difference in it at all just now. But I think still early days. Morgan, once we get fed back, maybe a few other players, Bio up front, something different. Because it's the same side to side, back to back, back to the goalie. We need to be high tempo. Too many teams that are going to come and sit back. We need to be more direct.
A lot quicker going forward, no a lot of passing about the back, and they wanted to, you could see they want to do that in this season. Counter.
Definitely seen the first half, but as soon as they scored, we just sort of fell asleep a wee bit. What was his best in the second half? Let's not get injured. Shouldn't say that to the players. At home, he should actually be going out to entertain the fans, just not bore them to death, and that's what happened in the second half.
No, I actually said that to my wee boy. I said, is Brendan Rodgers still the manager here or what? At times they were just passing it along the back, just like we've always done, and I was urging them to push forward, but just doesn't seem to be any attacking push there, you know. Once you think, it's early days, we'll see what happens, but no, I wasn't happy with the way we were playing today. I thought I was promised attacking football and I never saw that tonight.
Well, that new boy balling goalie, I mean, I don't know exactly, he knew exactly what position he was playing in, to be honest, because it was like he was in left back 1 minute and he was playing left wing and he's bombing forward down the line, and I'm sure I even seen him play centre half for 1 minute point actually, but I can see a wee bit of more directness. I think Forresty, he's took players on, and Morgan, I thought he tried to take players on, didn't get his best game, but I think he will get better and there's more to come from him. Balling.
The old saying goes, don't fix it if it's not broken. So, you know, it's hard to tell at this stage, one game in. I have seen Celtic, you know, cross the ball in a couple of times, you know, more in this game rather than, you know, maybe what previously we would have done last season. But it was, you know, it was a good performance. Like I say, it's early days. I'd like to see, you know, I mean, tonight, your man Boley played all right at times, and obviously the goal that we kind of conceded was a bit disappointing tonight. Beaton, of course, who was at fault for the goal? But like I say, it's the first game, hard to tell if it's any different from last year.
You touched on ball and goalie there, home debut for him. What have you made of him so far?
He looks okay, but it was his fault for the goal. But I think he's just trying to over-impress, but I think it'll come. Over time it'll come. He looks alright. Not a good replacement for Tierney, but he's better than Easy Green with Johnny Hayes, so we just have to encourage him and see how he goes on.
Done well, thought he done well. A lot of running for the boy, and seemed good on the ball as well, so I think he done okay.
Seen
He had a few good touches, a few good moves, but he lost the ball too easy on a couple of occasions and he settled the goal. He's got potential. He'll do a job for us.
We've seen Lewis Morgan start ahead of Scott Sinclair on the left-hand side with Mikey Johnson out. What do you make of Morgan's performance?
Morgan's okay, man. He is decent. He came off with a kind of wee injury there towards the end, but I mean it's hard to tell. One game in, are these young boys like Lewis Morgan, are they going to step up to the plate and become regular first team players? That's the question, and hopefully they can. Hopefully they can step in and do a fantastic job this season.
I think he's still got a wee bit to go, that boy. I think he's still young, but it's good experience for him to get a game under the floodlights in the Champions League. So it's still a good experience. I think the boy will do well in the long run.
I thought he'd done alright. He looked sharp, but it needs to be more direct. The wingers need to take their mind on and stop going forward and then passing. He's just doing the exact same as what Sinclair's doing, but they need to be more direct. Make space, 1-2s, in behind. That's his game. He's not going to brush people off the ball. He's not strong enough. So we need to look for our wingers to one touch and then in behind, and then that's kind of more direct game. We kind of play for Morgan, Forrest on the left or whatever side they're going to play on.
He was good. I thought he was one of the best players in the park today for Celtic. Thought
it was really good. The one that Sunderland's done him world of good. Maybe another one won't do him too much harm, but he's definitely got a future.
Pleased with his contribution. I think he was more effective when he switched sides. Pity he got the wee injury at the end there. Probably not a serious one, but I was pleased with him. Played well.
We've had 3 players in so far, around £10 million spent. How many more do you think we need?
Well, you don't need me to tell you that we need a right back, 2 at least. I think we need another centre half. I think we need a striker because Griffith's just coming back, and we can't rely on Hodgson to do it all again this season. And as for Bayo, we don't really know what his fitness levels are going to be like when he is eventually ready. So I think another striker is needed, as well as a creative player as well, I think. And
right back, we definitely need a couple of right backs. I mean, don't get me wrong, Anthony Ralston's a good right back that we've got, but
do you think we can see though that he hasn't started these 2 games at Newland, doesn't really have a lot of trust in him?
Yeah, again, he's probably one of our maybe 4th choice right back even of last season, so maybe a good idea maybe just to loan him out elsewhere, but we need strengthened in different areas, particularly left back. Again, Kieran Tierney, the speculation whether it is, a transfer is happening or not is yet to be decided. I mean, we might even need another striker as well, to be up there with Edwards sort of thing, and Griffiths. So there's improvements to be made definitely in the next few weeks.
I think we need a few more. I think the team needs a wee bit freshened up. I think if you look at that team, there's only one guy there that was is new for Brendan Rodgers' team, so for me they still need 2 or 3 players.
I'd still say 4 or 5. 2 right backs, a playmaker in the middle of the park, because logic, he's not going to 70 minutes, 60 minutes, if Christie gets injured, we've nobody to play in that hole in the middle of the park, so maybe another playmaker and maybe another striker, because if Edward or Griffiths gets injured, Bayo, we don't know what Bayo's like, so he might not be the man to take care of them, so another striker maybe as well.
A right back and another midfielder, and I think that's it.
2 right backs?
2 right backs, aye. But I think you've got Ralston, I don't know why he's not giving him a shot, give him a chance.
Right back, as we've already discussed. Maybe a centre mid, another striker to actually back up maybe Griffiths and Edward, because Bayo's a bit injury prone. That's if he wants to play 2 up front.
How many more do I think we need? Well, everybody's shouting out for a right back, but for what I saw the night, Big Iyer slotted into that slot and he's made it his own, because I don't know, I think keep it if it rang tonight. We could probably do with somebody for cover, because I don't think Weir Olsen's ready yet.
He's going to want to move Iyer back inside to centre half though, isn't he?
He wants to move Iyer back in, but I liked seeing him out there on the right. He was a rock there, and nobody got past him tonight. But we could do with another backup at right back, and I don't know, we're maybe one more striker, a backup striker, but the midfield seems to be sorted.
Who's your man of the match tonight, Paul?
I thought Ryan Christie played really well. we mentioned to Bolingoli as well. I thought even though he hasn't played that much, I thought he was did try and get forward down the line and take players on and got a few shots on goal as well. So I thought he looked pretty good, and as I say, there's more to come from him. So, but I go for Ryan Christie. I thought he's a good focal point, you know, between the midfield and the striker, and I took his goal really well. So I go for Ryan Christie.
Big beat on. Thought Big beat on was good. I thought to be asked to play centre half and you're a midfielder, I think he didn't miss a tackle, and I think he done well. The big man, I think he played well. Definitely.
Ryan Christie.
Ryan Christie.
I've got to give it to West Morgan. That two competitive games in, two really good performances, Paul.
Christie, man. Pass a bit up. Christie to score first.
There were a few to choose for. Big Ire was a rock at the back. I thought Bruni had another solid game, but I'm going to get to Christie, pure and simply because his goal.
Man of the match was Ryan Christie. I just like the way he turned off the ball and finished, and he got into good areas. Had a couple of shots and goals. So yeah, Ryan Christie.
It's a tough one, but I'd have to go for Callum McGregor.